well, maybe, you know, d5 is slightly weaker without this light square bishop. So queen d1, and also, you know, that queen's reached that ideal square that was mentioned before, so it's putting that frontal pressure on d5. So the bishops get exchanged off, and now queen a8. So maybe Adams had banked on this and thinking, again, no big deal. But king h2, another, you know, seemingly, you know, harmless waiting move, but a tiny improvement to the position, because now, you know, taking out the possibility of any d4s, any tactics against white's king. Queen c6, and now knight e5. Seemingly vague threat, not really doing much. You know, why bother attacking the queen? The queen might go back, and would you have to move the knight? Well, the queen went to d6, and actually now, you know, like a tiger, you know, waiting to pounce on its prey, Carlsen unleashes in this position b4. So the rook, which has been lured to c5, now is a horrible tempo gain, and all of a sudden the evaluation is shooting up now slightly, well, to 0.06. Not quite yet, 0.06. So what is Adams doing about his rook? He takes on b4 and plays rook c8. And now at move 43, believe it or not, Adams' position, he only lasts till move 46. So what on earth has gone wrong here? Well, this exchange of the d5 pawn for the b4 pawn is what Nimzowitsch would call the exchange of prisoners. However, unfortunately, d5 was also, in a way, stopping the invasion of the white rook on the 7th rank. If the white rook gets to the 7th rank, then f7 is going to be a target. And we see this. Rook takes d5, queen takes b4, and here it seems Adams has got things under control if rook d7, because there's knight g5, right, and queen e4 and knight f3, and then, you know, what would white be doing? So again, Carlsen, you know, he plays a prophylactic positional move again. So he's getting the opponent to really crack again, but he's already got a lot of pressure here. It's at 0.62 now. The pressure's really mounted. Black's theoretical structural weakness has been transformed as an entry point for white to get to the 7th rank. And Carlsen's simply sniffs out Black's counterplay with queen e4 and knight g5. He just plays h4. Look at all the pawns now on dark squares, all the remaining white pawns. Adams plays h5, and after rook d7, the evaluation crashes up to 1.55. It seems as though Black has no defence. In fact, Adams resigns. So let's see why. Why on earth did Adams resign here? The position was so okay earlier for such a long time. Well, if we look, say rook f8, then there's queen f3, and how is Black defending f7? You know, say queen b2. And in fact, Ribke here doesn't give knight takes f7 the strongest move, but queen f6. So queen f6 protects that knight on e5 and now threatens rook f7 again. And this is terrible. Ribke line is knight g7, rook takes, and the black king is getting mauled here and losing lots of pawns. So here, for example, queen f8 and knight d7, and look, there's knight f6. It's all over. So this disaster had just been crept up on Adams from seemingly nothing play from white to this absolutely critical position after rook d7, where there's no defence. You know, what are the ways to defend f7? Once that rook, you know, reaches the 7th, it's really dangerous. Say rook c7, then simply rook takes, knight takes, and now queen d8 check just picks up the knight on c7. So it's amazing, really, that this clearance for the rook to come to the 7th after Black loses the d5 pawn, and now with also the threat of queen f3. So previously, you know, this queen coming to d1, the purpose was just to put more pressure on d5. So what can I say? It was used in the lecture as an example of playing against the opponent as well as the position, maintaining the tension in the position, making small improvements to your position with minimal risk. And I'm going to do a few more videos on this theme and how it influenced me in the last 3 rounds to play a little bit more cautiously and also a little bit more slowly as well, because you know, maintaining the tension is also, you know, you don't play the first move that comes to mind. You also, you know, want to keep, even if you see a winning move or winning idea, maintain the tension for yourself. You know, just don't play it immediately. Have a look even more. Absorb the position and its resources. If the time limit enables you to do that, you know, why not? You know, take your time. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave any comments on YouTube. Thanks very much.